Greetings, New Hope Baptist Church family and friends. Welcome to Inspirational Friday. I have Blue with me here once again. We had the draft last night. It's all about the star. Go Cowboys. I want to use one particular verse today, coming from Hebrews chapter 13, verse 8. It says, Jesus Christ the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. I want you to ponder that for a moment. Jesus Christ, the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. And I want you to just take a moment and look back in retrospect how normal things were. People was living their life to the fullness with their families. They was going to church as a family. They was going on vacation as a family, going to the movies without fear, and people use the mall and restaurants as gathering places for their friends and for their families, and even businesses, small and big, they were functioning properly, and people was going to work just to earn a day's living, and even the hospitals and the nursing home were functioning properly. Even the police department, the fire department, and all these agencies was functioning properly and going about their day-to-day business. Even the government, although dysfunctional, was functioning, and it seems like everything changed in a moment of a twinkling about. It seems like everything just changed overnight. However, if we really think about it, we took things for granted. Or maybe you may not be one of those people that took things for granted, but just think about this. Because it was a normal thing or a part of our everyday life. We went about doing those things, and as they would say, but sometimes we didn't take time to smell the roses, so to speak, and we live life 100 miles per hour, but we didn't take time to enjoy life or really live life, because those things that was precious to us, if we really think about it, we took them for granted. So two things I want to tell you today, and hopefully they will encourage your heart. Life is like a vapor. It's just like taking a bottle of water and you boil it on the stove, and the steam comes up and it disperses. That's how life is. So what I'm trying to say is cherish every moment. Even the simplest things in life, being able to walk outside and feel the breeze and look at the flowers, and the walk and riding the bikes, and even going to the mall and the restaurants, and those things, they are precious to you. And even just getting up in the morning, and although you may have some pain, some ache, but thank God just to be able to get up and lift your hands and just tell him thank you. Those things in life, cherish those moments. Seize the moment. The time you spend with your wife, your husband, your mom, your dad, your kids, and even just being able to have a job. Think about it. Because America itself has never been told what they could and could not do. And the second thing I want to reflect on is, remember this. Although all these things are going on around you, although things seems to be unstable, and we go through life, even for a child, we grow up from childhood to adulthood, we go through life falling and stumbling, learning and gathering information, but and sometimes we say we're going to be a doctor, a lawyer, and as we get older we change. Our mind change, our life pattern change. So many things change around us. But I'm here today to tell you, but there's one person that never changed. and that's Jesus Christ. He's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. Meaning he's immutable, he's unchanging or unable to be changed. He's unchangeable, not liable variation or able to be altered. His characteristics are virtually unchangeable. Unchangeable. His character is filled with like love and hospitality, which means if he loved you yesterday, he gonna love you today. No matter what you, and he gonna love you in the future. He's the same God that worked miracles in the Old Testament. He's the same God that working miracles today. If he fixed it for you yesterday, he'll fix it for you today. And he will fix it for you down the road. That's why we can look back over our life and see how far God has brought us. Because although everything else changed around us, we should have a peace within. Because our peace is not based on what we see, what we feel, or what we hear. Our peace is based on the one that lives inside us. And his name is Jesus Christ. The one that's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. He's the same God that brought you through yesterday. He's the same God that kept you yesterday. He's the same God that gave you that job. He's the same God that woke you up. He's the same God that healed you. He's the same God that loves you. And he'll do the same thing for you today. And he'll do the same thing for you tomorrow. Because he's a God that remained the same. And he's a God that you can depend on. Because he's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. So as I close, remember, cherish those things that's important to you in your life. Live one day at a time and always give God glory and praise and honor for just allowing you to see another day. And remember, no matter what it looks like, no matter what's going on, remember, you have an assurance that God will work things out for you. Because he'll take the good and the bad and he'll work it for your good. Not because of our goodness, but because he is good. He said in his word that he'll work all things together for the good for them that love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. Which means, if we meet the two conditions, that we love him and are called according to his purpose. So you take those worries, those bills, those problems, those situations, those circumstances, take it and put it in his hand and watch God work it out for your good. Because he's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. God bless you. Be it blue out.